Do big things come in small packages? You'll have to ask Mrs. GearGasms that. But today we're going to take a look at this teeny little weeny little HoneyTone amp right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host Alan Barnes. Today we are going to take a look at the HoneyTone amp made by Danelectro. It's a very cool retro looking amp. 3 simple knobs. It's got a volume, a tone, and a drive. Of course, 1/4-inch jack right in the top. Sweet little leather strap so you can stick your little finger in there and hang it like that. It's got a 9-volt battery input as well as a headphone out in case you don't want to blow the house up with the loud sounds that are obviously going to come out of this, and a belt clip on the back. Alright, all you pinheads that love to see unboxings, I'm going to do a really quick unboxing just pour vous. Box has pictures on it. It's made of cardboard. Oh look, it's got a bag. Nice little satchel there. Owner's manual. Okay. And voila. Now HoneyTone's made by Danelectro, as you all know. Danelectro pedals really has this fierce loyalty to doing very much 50s car kinds of designs, and this one's no different, just like their pedals. I love the look of this thing. I love the car type grill, but you can clip this bad boy onto your belt and go busking wherever thou busk. So that's kind of the specs. Let's get right into testing this thing out. Let's give this thing a spin. I got the tone in the middle. I got the drive knob all the way down. Using my trusty shell pink Fender Tele just because I felt like it went with the whole 50s car vibe of the amp. Plus, a Tele is a speaker of truth. It will tell you if you suck. That's why a lot of people don't like them. So with this clean setting, let's do something in the sort of bridge position, something kind of cleanish. Okay, that's not terrible, nor is it great. Let's play with the tone. Take the tone off a little bit on the old Telecaster. Let's try a little 50s style something. Now if you can hear that, it is biting in a little bit when you give it something. Supposedly there's clean sounds in this, and maybe with the tone knob affects that, but it's not really clean through that tiny speaker if you dig in. Middle position. Now I really expected that tone to suck. I don't know if it's going to come across in the video, but it's really not that sucky. Battery powered amp. Neck. Not terrible. Now I'm going to dial in some fuzz, some drive, and see what we get. All right, I've dialed a little bit of the drive in, about 1/3 of the way through the range. Not bad, that's the bridge pickup. Let's check the sustain. Let's try the middle position. One thing I'll say in its favor is it really does pull the character through. It doesn't seem to color the tone much. You can definitely tell that's the middle position on a telly. Let's go neck. That kind of sucks. Let's crank the gain up a little bit more and we'll run through all 3 settings again. Before I forget, it's t-shirt shout out time, and since we were doing the whole 50s vibe with the Seaphone amp and the shell pink Telecaster, who better than the king of rock and roll? His first album on RCA is genius. If you really, really want to hear what's beautiful about Elvis's voice, listen to, in particular, Blue Moon on that record. GearGasms number of the week, 14. That's how old Priscilla Presley was the first time she and Elvis hooked up. Now, I know it was different back then. It was 1960. They were over in Germany. He was in the army. Her parents were in the army. Maybe I guess they thought that was okay. Well, how old are you, darling? 14. Why, you're just a baby. I like babies. Blue moon. They let him keep seeing her. 15, 16, 17. Holy moly. He didn't even marry her till 1967. She was just about 21, 22 years old at that point. In Elvis years, she may as well have been 90. Of course, that marriage was doomed to fail. All right, I just decided to skip any of the middle sections of the distortion or the drive, and we went straight all the way, cranked at max. Volume is still at about halfway. Let's see what we get. There's that hum, kids. Now you're not going to play any Opeth or Mastodon on that, but this isn't terrible. Again, this is a telly, maybe different with humbuckers. Almost a little bit of feedback there. Whoa, battery-powered midget is muy fuerte. And that's a neck pickup. Man, this amp does not like the telly neck pickup at all. Let's see if it likes the middle any better. All right, now there's some kind of delay coming in there. Maybe I'm not plugged in good, but I don't know if you hear that. I hope that's not the amp, because if that is the amp that's lagging that way, it's not digital. It's really strange. Ooh, hear how it's cutting off the beginning of notes? I have a feeling that maybe the neck is too much for it. And it's, I don't know, doing some weird 9-volt battery sag or something. I'm not really sure what that is, but it's no bueno. Let me check the cable, see if it's plugged in good. Maybe I screwed something up. Now that's with the volume and the drive maxed. But it's burping, farting, kind of something. It has some kind of intestinal gas. You can hear like the signal dropping. I don't understand. Not only is that tone kind of shitty, but the dropout thing, that's a deal breaker. Danelectro, what hath you done? All right, I did some fooling around. Switch guitars, switch cables. Different guitar with different pickup types, and it's still doing that cutting in and out kind of thing, kind of farty. Now I did drop it 2 feet on the carpet. Very soft landing. Maybe that knocked something loose, I don't know. I was gonna run through some more of the tones. They have some preset suggestions on the little back page of the manual, but there's really no need to do that. If it's farting out, it's probably going back to Sweetwater. Maybe I got a bad one, I don't know. But right now, I don't know how much this costs. I'm sure it wasn't a lot, but it needs to be better than this. Well, what did we learn today? We learned that Danelectro likes to do all of their aesthetics for their pedals and this little guy on 50s cars, which I really, really love. I love the color of this thing. We also learned that QC is maybe not the best for this little Danelectro HoneyTone amp. You heard it farting, you heard it burping. It was like going to visit your grandma at the nursing home. We also learned that even if this little thing didn't fart and burp, it's just kind of cool as a novelty thing to have around. I mainly asked for it just to have something else to put on the set of the old GearGasms here. I didn't really seriously plan to play through this. I still might send it back because even if it is just eye candy, it needs to work. We also learned that even if this thing functioned flawlessly, it's not really a guitar tone that's going to make you love playing the guitar. I wouldn't even play out on the street with that plugged in to a belt thing, because the sound is just not good. It's not inspirational in any way, but it's cute. As always, I thank you for your time. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a second of the stupidity that occurs here every week. Buy a t-shirt, you cheap bastards. Do whatever you got to do in the next 7 days. Don't tell a soul about it. No one needs to know. It's none of my business. It's nobody's business. But whatever you do, please keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.